Hey guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter! That's me. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Review stuff. And I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back for another review. And I'm really excited about this review today. I'm really excited about this. Y'all aren't going to even, you have no idea. Well, you do because you read the title probably. So you know they're Big Papa potato chips. Well, they're not called Big Papa potato chips, but I think that would have been a better name for them, okay? So you know I did those jailbreaker potato chips. Anyway, I just have to tell you, they were so good and not for my diet, okay? I had to throw those right in the trash because I was like eating them. They were so good. They got better at, some things like when I review them, like they're good when I review them. But after I get done reviewing them, they're even better. And so when I got done with those jailbreaker potato chips, and I even looked online, they have like seasoning for your noodles if you like a cup of noodles. Do you like a cup? Oh my God, I love cup of noodles so much. You know, ramens and things like that. I'm a vegetarian. They have all kinds of vegetarian, vegan cup of noodles and stuff like that. So anyway, there's little Boo Radley. He said he wanted to come down here and say, hey, Big Papa. So anyway, so today I got these potato chips from the same place that I got the jailbreaker potato chips, which is this little fun convenience store, and they are called Wrap Snacks Icon Notorious Honey Jalapeno Potato Chips. Call me Big Papa. So I have to tell you, before I even get into it, there's a whole story on the back here, okay? I love any food that has a story, but before I get into this, I just have to tell you, is that song problematic? I don't know, but I love that song so much. It takes me back to a day. I know all the kids today listen to songs, stuff like that. It's hard to believe this 52-year-old man back in the day. But I do. I remember back in the day being in the club and hearing that song. I like it when you call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you're a true player. Remember that song? Okay, so let me tell you a story, right? So I was at National Entertainer of the Year in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a drag pageant, okay? I love a good pageant. Oh my God, do you love pageants? I love pageants so much. I love drag pageants. I love all the pageants. But anyway, but I especially love drag pageants. So I used to every single year, because we live about 2 hours from Louisville, Kentucky. You know, I said this in a video of mine a couple videos ago. I said it's Louisville, Kentucky. Don't say Louisville. Don't say Louisville. It sounds stupid if you say that. It's like when people say with an S on the end of an I. You don't say the S on the end, or on the S of an I. You don't say S on the end of Illinois. It's like when people are like, yeah, my sister moved over to Illinois. I'm like, you don't say Illinois. It's not Illinois, okay? You say Illinois. You don't say Illinois with an S, okay? Well, I said that in my video. And somebody said something about, I know they were just being cute and being sweet. So nice of you, bless your heart. Since you're from the South, you'll know what that means, bless your heart. But they said on there, they go, well, I'm from like, they said Louisville, Georgia or something like that. And in Louisville, Georgia, we pronounce it Louisville. And I was like, okay, but I'm not talking about Louisville, Georgia. All right? I'm talking about Louisville, Kentucky. You don't say Louisville. You say Louisville. Okay? That's how you pronounce it. I don't even live there and I know that. All right? Anyway, it drives me crazy. But I can remember back in the day, oh my God, I was so fly. I was before my hair was white and all this kind of stuff. Well, my hair started turning white when I was 23 years old. And then I started coloring it. Well, it started turning kind of like salt and pepper. I wish I would have just let it go back then. I should have, don't you think? I just got my hair cut. Looks kind of cute, don't you? I mean, I've been wearing a hat all day long, so it doesn't look that cute, but I mean, it's nice haircut and stuff like that. Don't you wish that you had this little fling right here? People always want to try to get me for my receding hairline. I'm like, this receding hairline's been going on for 20 years. Okay, if it hasn't receded more than that in 20 years, it ain't going to recede any more than that. But anyway, no, true story. My hair did start turning like gray when I was like 23. And I can remember I was on this hairstylist. And so he was like, it was an Aveda salon. I loved Aveda salons. Oh my God, it smelled like Shampure. You love that Shampure too? Oh my God, I love that so much. But anyway, do you remember Aveda? They still have Aveda They still have all that Aveda stuff, don't they? But I use that Blue Malvo shampoo for a while because it's supposed to like bring out the whiteness of your hair. It doesn't work. Don't buy that Blue Malvo shampoo and conditioner. It's a waste of money. It's very expensive. But anyway, I used to go to this Aveda salon back in the day, and I loved it because it was all natural and all that kind of stuff. Well, my hair then, you know, like it was just like, I didn't even have to like, if I towel dried it, it just was like, boop. And so I just put some product in it. It's, you know, today it's like, I need some product to make my hair work. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I remember back then, it was this guy that I went to high school with. He was like a year behind me and all this kind of stuff. And so I remember he was like real different in high school and this kind of stuff. He used to wear kilts before people wore kilts. He wore kilts in high school with like punk rock t-shirts and stuff like that. So anyway, but his mom ended up owning the salon that he ended up working at. I don't think he even does hair anymore like that. But anyway, he's been married like 3 times and has like 6 kids or something like that. Real nice guy. But he did great hair. Oh my God, he did such great hair. So I can remember when my hair was starting to turn gray. And he's like, it's not so much about the gray of your hair. It's the fact that your hair is starting to get like, it's dulling out. It's not getting a shine anymore. And he was like, if we colored your hair, then it would bring out like, because my hair was dark. People are always like, your hair was blonde. No, my hair was not blonde. In high school, I colored it blonde a couple times, but my hair was dark, like dark brown. And so, so anyway, I started coloring my hair like when I was like 23 years old, all the time up until I got married, which was 13 years ago next Sunday. Can you even believe it? We've been married 13 years. I know. So anyway, so we were in Las Vegas, Nevada. We got married at the Cosmopolitan, you see. And so the next day we were laying by the pool. Well, I had forgotten to bring a razor, okay? And so I was like, do you care if I grow out a beard? And my husband was like, no, I think that's kind of sexy. So I grew out a beard. I didn't have a beard before 13 years ago. So when I grew out a beard, then my hair started, like it didn't match because it was like brown and then it was like grayish. This was salt and pepper. It wasn't all gray or all white back then. So I was saying to my dad one time, because my dad and I look very similar and he has white hair and a beard and all that kind of stuff. He used to wear a trucker hat and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I was saying to him one day, my dad calls me Pete, not Peter. So anyway, just to make sense. So I said to him one day, I said, Dad, do you think I should just like let my hair grow, should I grow it out, keep on coloring? He goes, just let it go. He goes, just let it go. So I did. And so that's why my hair is white today. But anyway, your pizza's here. My husband's pizza's here. He's ordered pizza. He said he got brownies too. He asked me if I want anything. I said, no, I don't want anything. Did you hear me? Yeah. Okay, your pizza's here. So anyway, see, people think I don't talk like this in real life. I talk like this. Do I talk like this in real life? Not at all. Not at all, he said. Then they'll take that and they'll be like, see, even Alex said he doesn't talk like that. But anyway, so I started coloring my hair when I was 23 years old, okay? Up until we got married, which was 13 years ago this next Sunday coming up, see? So anyway, I don't know why they knock on the door when you say just leave it by the door. That's another thing, okay? You talk about pet peeves, okay? It's when you say just leave it at the door and then they knock on the door. But anyway, so what was I saying? I was talking about my hair getting colored. But anyway, okay, so that was when I started letting my hair grow white. But until then, I had like brown hair and I had like a faux hawk and all kind of stuff. But I remember standing at the Connection in Louisville, Kentucky. Now they have it at the Horseshoe Casino, I think, the final night of EOI. And it's National Entertainer of the Year. But back then, they used to have it at the Connection. I would go to the Connection every year and stuff like that. And I would go see National Entertainer of the Year. I loved it so much. And I can remember, this is when you could smoke in bars and stuff like that. I can remember standing in this bar and I was smoking this black and mild. I was getting ready to smoke this black and mild. I used to smoke black and milds back in the day. I know it's hard to, just don't even worry about it. But anyway, I loved a good black and mild. Oh my God, I still to this day, if I'm at the casino or something and somebody lights up a black and mild around me, I'm just like, oh my God, that smells so good, right? So anyway, but I was standing up in the casino and I had this black and mild in my hand, right? And I will never, ever, ever forget. I don't think I ever have even talked to her in my entire life, but Tommy Ross was there. Oh my God, Tommy Ross, Miss Continental. I love Tommy Ross so much, right? And so Tommy Ross comes walking down and I'm standing there, right? And I'm like, oh, holy shit, that's Tommy Ross. Tommy Ross is like a legend, okay? I mean, literally a legend. The guy would die to be Tommy Ross's friend, right? And so Tommy Ross is standing there, okay? She's walking down there with this guy, this super hunky, good-looking guy. She's coming down. It's like to go down these tables, okay? They had all these tables. And I'm standing there. And so she stops right in front of me and she looks to her friend, this real hunky guy, right? And I'm standing there with this black and mild and I'm just like looking at her like, fuck me, it's Tommy Ross. Oh my God, 25 cents for the custard, right? And so she looks at me and then she looks at the guy and she goes, like Big Papa's black and mild for him. This is before I had a beard and everything. She called me Big Papa. That's my claim to fame, is that Tommy Ross called me Big Papa. Anyway, but I never did talk to her, but that was it. So anyway, that's my one thing. Tommy Ross called me Big Papa. So anyway, I got these chips, okay? These Wrap Snacks Icon. I know that has nothing to do with it, but don't you think they should have called these chips Big Papas? I think that would be better instead of Wrap Snacks or whatever they were called. So these are Wrap Snacks Icon, Notorious Jalapeno, honey jalapeno. The guy told me, he goes, they're not as good as the jailbreaker chips. And I go, okay. It says at the top, we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Here it is on the back here. And it says, Brooklyn legend Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G, is known as one of the most prolific MCs to ever touch the mic. His timeless music, filled with provocative and innovative storytelling, helped to shape, influence, and impact the culture of hip-hop globally. The Wrap Snack, I want my own bag of chips. I mean, I need a bag of chips too, but I want my own bag of chips. The Wrap Snack Icon I know, I'm nothing like, I know I'm not anything like Biggie. Okay, I get it. The Rap Snacks icon brand honors his legacy in our partnership with Notorious B.I.G. LLC. In the words of B.I.G, we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Utilizing educational, and financial literacy. I love a business with a mission. Literacy tools to empower our youth as well as the elderly in our communities. The Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation and the Rap Snacks Boss Up Foundation are dedicated to improve and enrich our communities. All right, our working goal is to end violence and poverty through education, community outreach, and entrepreneurship. Oh, I love this. To learn more, visit therapsnackfoundation.org. So there you go. Now, I heard that they are not the grandest rap snacks in the world. Not as good as the Jailbreaker snacks, but I'm excited to try. So these are honey jalapeno. Okay, now for Joe, who always wants to timestamp my videos. Joe, we're gonna try a chip here. We're at the 10-minute and 42-second mark, so we're gonna try a chip here. By 11 minutes, Joe that made the TikTok of me. I love Joe so much. By 11 minutes, Joe, you're gonna get a bite of chip top. chip top. Or maybe not, maybe 11:05. Here we go, you ready? Oh, those are good. Honey jalapeno. Woo! They taste like a hot barbecue chip is what they taste like. See, my husband asked me if I wanted any pizza and I said no. Now I'm gonna eat these chips and I'm gonna want pizza. He got brownies. I don't really like brownies anyway. I like chocolate chip cookies, but he didn't ask me. Anyway. These are good. I don't know what the guy in the store was saying. These are so good. These are so good. And Joe, you got your chip bite before 11-minute mark. You should be happy about that. These are good. These are real good. I kind of wish you'd make another TikTok about me. That was kind of fun. Anyway, these are so good. They are just hot enough without being too hot. These are perfection. No, really. They're like a honey barbecue, spicy honey barbecue. I don't really taste the jalapeno except for they're spicy in it, but these are good. These are 10 out of 10. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.